Alright, so let's trade the Betfair pre-race horse markets. I make these videos here to illustrate one key point. If you want to be a successful trader, you have to learn the basics. You have to understand why you're making mistakes. You have to understand why the markets are moving against you. And you have to start with small stakes. Because if you cannot trade profitably with £2 stakes or £10 stakes, you will never be able to trade with £50 stakes or £100 stakes. So if you're a beginner, you have to start small and you have to understand how and why the market moves, all right? So I trade live, so I do hum and haw, and I do miss certain opportunities because trading live and recording and talking to you is difficult, okay? But I do my best to try and illustrate to you why the market moves and how it moves, okay? So we'll jump in now and do some trading. Okay, so let's see what we have here. It's not a lot of money matched in this market. There's no clear favourite as such. The favourite that is here looks pretty weak. Everything's pretty flat in terms of the market itself. So at this point here, I'm not really going to do anything because there's no real money coming in as such. Yeah, so at this point there's not really much I can do. You can see that both the favourite and the second favourite are both completely flat. There's nothing happening. However, some money just came in for the second favourite there, so we'll see how this develops. As always, I'm using £10 stakes and I'm trading live. So if I do miss an opportunity or something happens, then that's because I'm trading live. I know I'm only human, and sometimes I do miss certain things. Okay, so I'm just going to rearrange the ladders here a little bit just to get these other horses in. There's a large chunk of money coming in there for the third favourite, and there's money coming for the fourth favourite here as well. I'm going to lay the favourite here for £20. Mainly based on the fact that there's money coming in for the third favourite and the fourth favourite, and to me it seems like the favourite just looks too weak. Actually, the volume matched on this horse actually dropped by 3% in the last few minutes. So there's just not there's no support coming in for it really. And I'm looking at the graphs here and I can't see any substantial money coming in for it. So I'm quite happy to lay this, and we'll see how this goes. Obviously now I'm looking at the other horses. I want money to come in for any other horse apart from the favourite, all right? And so I think it's the main one I want money to come in for is the second favourite. I want the second favourite to come in, not drift. So right now it's drifting, which is not ideal, but you know, that's just the way it goes. And I'm going to see. So you can see now the favourite is coming in. I will be putting a stop loss down here somewhere. I'll probably put it on 4.2. So obviously this is not ideal, but there's not much I can do about this. Second favourite has crossed the 6. I will pop in a little trade here just because you can see the favourite is drifting out again, and the second favourite just crossed the 6 there, which is a very, very good point for many traders to back it, purely because of the price difference, and it's a very lucrative point to do a quick scalp, just like I did there. So I'm quite happy to leave that. With a minute left on the clock here, and they are circling around, I might just exit this trade here purely because I've sort of lost a bit of faith in that one now. So I will take out half my stake there and put my stop loss here. It's only 60 seconds on the clock, so I'll just exit there purely because of that. Let's see, they are lining up now, and the starter is up on his rostrum. So yeah, so I'll cash this off here. So you can see here, a fairly simple trade. It all went against me, and you can see here now the favorite is drifting off. So in hindsight, I should have kept that trade in, but I did what I did, so you can't really do anything about that. So here we go, guys. £1.80 profit, not a lot, but I'm using £10 stakes. Okay, the whole point here is to illustrate to you guys, if you can build up your confidence and then start raising your stakes very, very slowly and gently over weeks and weeks and weeks, then in 6 months from now you could be using £50 or £100 stakes. And the maths here on calculating profit with a £50 stake or a £100 stake is very easy, and you can very quickly start earning real money by trading on Betfair. Okay, but this is how I read it. This is how I do it. So if you want to learn more about this, then jump on to tradingonbetfair.com, and yeah, I'll now move on to the next video.